Today I'm going to model for you a picture book read aloud. And these are great techniques that you can use whenever you are reading a picture book with your campers. So the first thing to do with a picture book is to always look at the front cover and the back cover. And also notice who the author is, and if there's an illustrator, also notice who the illustrator is. So for example, you could say, what do you notice on the front cover? And give campers some time to look at the cover, really study it. Maybe they'll say, oh, I see a boy with a paintbrush, I see the word ish, and you can say, good job, yeah, I wonder, what do you think this book is going to be about? And maybe they can make some predictions as well about the book. And then you can say, what about the back cover? If there's illustration in the back cover, does that help you make any predictions about what the book might be about? Or what do you notice that's on the back cover? And then you can say, this book is called Ish, and it is written and illustrated by Peter H. Reynolds. That means that he wrote the words and he also drew the illustrations or the pictures in the book. And always show your excitement for the book. If you're excited, then campers are going to get excited. And I really do love this book. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorites. So I'm really excited to read it with you today. So this is Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. And you always want to hold the book out like this so that the illustrations can be seen by the campers. You don't want to read like this and then show it to them. Try your best to hold it out while you're reading. And give them a lot of time to notice the illustrations too. Anytime, anything, anywhere. And here he is on the toilet. How funny is that? You can do that as well. Point out some things that you like about the book. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. What is that? He asked. And you see how I did a voice for Leon, so you also want to be really animated and do different voices. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. So here he is throwing his drawing. Now what do you think is going to happen? You can ask campers. So this is a really great way. You want to pick out pauses like you have in your curriculum, points when you're going to ask the campers questions about what you're reading. And you want to make sure that they can study the words and study the pictures while you're asking, and maybe even they have the book on their laps because each camper has a copy so they can look while you're reading. Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. I'm done. How do you think Ramon is feeling? You can ask campers. So asking them questions that connect them to the book, that ask them what they think about the characters is also always a really good technique. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. What do you want? He snapped. I was watching you draw, she said. Ramon sneered. I'm not drawing. Go away. Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. Hey, come back here with that. Ramon raced after Marisol and up the hall and into her room. What do you think Ramon is going to find? You can ask campers so they can make a prediction. Wow. He was about to yell but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. This is one of my favorites, Marisol said, pointing. That was supposed to be a vase of flowers, Ramon said, but it doesn't look like one. Well, it looks vase-ish, she exclaimed. Vase-ish? Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. They do look ish, he said. So Ramon was feeling sad, but now how do you think he's feeling? You can ask campers. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines quickly springing out without worry. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. Ramon realized he could draw his ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. Ponder. Pond, ponder, dream, yonder. Pond, pond, yond, yond. Dream, wonder. Ramon. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Ramon lived ishfully ever after. The end. Ish. So that is a model picture book read aloud, and you can see that I paused, but not too many times, maybe only 2, 3, 4 times at the most, because you don't want to break up the read aloud too much. You want to make sure that campers are getting a chance to really dig into the story. And the read aloud is also a great chance for you to model good reading habits, which is what I was doing when I made predictions, when I had campers make connections to what they were reading. That's a strong reading behavior, so you want to model that for campers, because oftentimes reading is a silent thing that we do on our own, so this is a really good chance for you to become a model reader for your campers. And also, I recommend always reading through the book before you read aloud to them, so that you can be prepared for the right voices, for the right pausing points, so that you feel ready to model that read aloud for your campers. And have fun with it. Read alouds are always so fun. Kids love it, and it's a great way to bring your camp community together.